Last time on Mid-Terra.
I can't do the voice the whole time. Okay. After the party's battle with Glurn in the Great Hall of Harnan, they explored the hall, drawn to the essence of a magical relic stored within. Captain Kane in particular knew of the orb relic once they located the plinth where it was stored. Unfortunately for our heroes, however, the orb was gone, and the shrine room ransacked. The party searched the halls for clues, and all they found, however, was a group of bandit drunkards playing arrows in the basement storeroom. Confident in their abilities, the party challenged them to a game and quickly dispatched the lot after only a few rounds and a few drinks. As the opponents lay either drunken or injured on the floor, our friendly pickpockets rifled through their robes and located a piece of music. No one quite knew what it could be for just yet. Our crew then left the Great Hall and located a boat at the docks on Lake Harnan. The winds seemed to be pushing the waves in a single direction towards some mountains on the far side of the lake. Both Kane and Robert seemed a bit hesitant to enter the vessel, but with all on board, they allowed the current to take them. They arrived on the far shore where a path led to a mysterious cave. Upon entry, they found themselves in an ancient chamber, the center of which contained some sort of ritual ring with 5 places for participants. The party contemplated whether to activate the ritual when they suddenly found themselves trapped in the room by a force field blocking the exit. And who would be standing just beyond the gate but Glurn, the fiery mage that they had fought before? It became clear Glurn needed magical beings to access the relic and activate the ritual. So he is very pleased that the party had come to do the job for him. With them trapped and without many other options, a bit of genius was shared by Captain when he said, "Whatever happens, when the door goes down, we just beat the shit out of the guy." So they did it. When the ritual activated, the orb revealed itself and transported the party into a film-like review of their pasts, each one sharing an instant from our hero's story with one another. After which, our heroes awoke in a field, not knowing if they were dead or alive, but understanding they're one fucked up group of friends with a whole lot of baggage. With this in mind, they soon realized they are just in the hills to the south of Bantique, Orion's hometown. With their new understanding of each other in mind, and a first hesitant, then determined Orion, our heroes head towards the city with still many questions, but a new goal in mind.
Thank you for the brilliant introduction and recap. You all do, in fact, find yourself on a nice grassy hill as the sun comes up in an unknown town. And by that, I mean distantly outside of a town. For all of you, this probably seems pretty unknown. You feel lost in space where you are, except for you, Orion. You notice in the distance there's a tall clock tower in the middle of a shambled town that you recognize as home. Bantique, just to the north, with its small quarry outside. Last you all left, you were walking that way, and so we'll return to you on this trek down the hills towards Bantique. But yeah, so you all notice through the hills, what's kind of taking most of you by storm is to the left. This is where you see your typical like snowy mountains with the brown stone fading into kind of a black rubble into green grasses. You're on the rain side of the mountain range. But interesting, as you leave these hills and head into Bantique, there's projections of orange, like withered columns in the sense of, think of Colorado, where the stone has been withered away by probably years of past water flow. And nice, brilliant orange archways pass on this side. And so it's this really I don't know, dynamic environment in the sense that it fades from mountain range to greenery to kind of like deserty feel all in the same area. In the back, you see and hear the calming waves. This really speaks to you also, Robert, wanting to get your sea legs back together as you walk in. And yeah, I'll give you all some time as you head in to kind of
Yeah,
put your head
Robert's
on your
gonna.
shoulders.
I love Bantique. This is one of my favorite places in all of Mid-Terra. The sea calls me home, and I love those mountains. I spent some time in them way back when.
In
But
the mountains?
in the mountains, it's a lovely place to be, Bantique. Very
A man of
scenic.
the sea and the mountains.
Yes.
World
I mean, I
traveler.
guess the nature of
around Bantique is nice, but the city itself.
Oh, of course, yes. But that's me. I like the dirtiness of the cities as well because I can just and he wiggles his fingers like he's gonna take something real quick. Pretend like he's
I
gonna
do
swoop something.
smell something. What? Orion, what is that? What is that scent?
What?
I feel like there's
What's
a
it?
scent coming at us from that city. The wind is blowing past us.
If you want to know, let me know.
What is
Uh,
it?
I don't know. What does your city smell like?
Churros?
Churros.
What is that?
Insanely good Mexican food. Do you know how Bantique is? Bantique is known for its delicious and beautiful Mexican food, bro.
Oh my
Just trying
god.
to create some immersion.
Even though she
sorry,
can
sorry.
sense that Orion is not quite as excited, Millie is just bubbling. She is so excited. She's never been this far from home. She's just excited to be somewhere new. She's heard about all the art. She's never seen an ocean. So
Ooh.
she's like skipping
Aw.
down the path, like just really humming. And she's like, sorry, Orion. Like, I know you don't want to come home, but here we are.
Millie, stop pushing me, okay? We're walking at normal speed.
I'm
Stop.
so excited.
Kane is just like he keeps looking at different parts of the city walls and like can't have I been here before? Cannot remember for sure.
Robert's gonna look up at Kane and be like, I feel that way sometimes too, buddy. And pat him on the back.
They all kind of blend together after a while,
I know.
The churros.
The churro.
The churro.
My
that's what it
hometown.
is.
It's
Churros.
this churro. It's wafting.
Yeah, my hometown has something similar, but
Kane, where are
Really?
you from again?
Yeah, where?
I'm from a little outside of Provone.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is Provone where Bantique imports their churros from? I've just, I've only been here once, so
Just the cinnamon.
Surprisingly, and I know this is gonna come as a shock, I've never asked.
that is a shock.
Captain Kane, we were counting on you for important information.
It's
This is your home, Orion.
Robert's gonna be like, hey, Kane, I love the sugar spices, the spicery in your hometown, dude. It's awesome.
Spicery.
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 Yes.
Look
Yes.
at my tea.
Oh, the Provence spicery, right?
yeah, definitely. That's
My favorite places. Yeah, one of my favorite places. You guys all have great hometowns, by the way. This is great.
Hometowns?
Yeah, right?
Hometowns.
This is the Bachelor, dude.
This
What are your-
Yes!
What are your intentions with my daughter?
Hometowns episode.
Robert's gonna take a deep breath in and like extend his arms and be like, "Yes, it's wonderful here."
There's nothing better than 3 biomes meeting in one spot.
He loves it. It blew his mind when he first discovered it.
Yeah, I think the weather here probably like really sucks in and of that it's always rapidly changing.
Yeah.
I could see that.
But Robert loves it.
Robert loves just the different biomes, and he doesn't win.
That's why everyone's so involved in the arts here, is because the surrounding area just sucks. They have to invest in something else, something tangible that's actually good in their
Are you
life.
saying this is like Missouri weather? Is
This is Missouri. Literally Missouri.
It's really pretty.
The Missourian.
This is a Missouri day represented in space and time. This is the morning where it's cold, midday where it's super hot, and then like right before evening where it's tolerable.
Yeah.
But just wait, here comes an ice storm.
Right. Now it will snow.
We're down here ish.
Yeah, so you're probably off the map just a little bit. And so
yeah.
you can make your decision of how you want to get towards the town.
Are we falling through space?
Orion and Captain, do either of you know is there one way we should take in particular? Is it dangerous? Is it safe? Like, do we need to
Yes.
pay any tolls or cross any bridges?
I'm gonna pull Captain to the side. I'm gonna say, "Listen, Captain, I'm gonna keep it real with you here.
I'm listening.
I don't want to go there. Please don't make me go.
I don't
I don't want to do it. Please."
Shoot.
Robert's eavesdropping, or can I roll for that?
Yeah, I think Orion's like trying to whisper, but he's bad at it. So it's just you guys can hear it.
He's just
Robert's
pathetic.
like,
Do we need to take You just go like the long way around. Just kind of look at it from the outside.
Take the
Till you-
scenic route.
till you
Oh,
get
Millie,
your,
why are your cheeks so red?
I'm so excited.
I can see all of your teeth.
I mean, yes,
Bouncing off the walls.
since our good friend Robert loves the scenery so much, why don't we just take the long way? It'll be nice. It'll be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, long way. You can hear
That works for
chanting in
me.
the background.
I can see it's just you.
Millie's just fist bumping in the air. Long way.
Maybe the more.
Robert's gonna, he'll be like, yeah, the long way is good. I usually stay on the outskirts of town in, camp, not in it, because people sometimes don't like cat people walking around, but.
Yeah.
Our town is racist. Yes,
Oh no.
that's a fact.
Oh
But,
jeez.
we can venture in as well. It sounds like our buddy Orion is kind of intimidated or has some qualms about coming home, but
I mean, I'm down to
Well-
look at more scenery.
Qualms,
Captain,
me?
I probably don't need to
No.
tell you this, but how about you lead the way?
That's right.
Captain, stop pushing me. I'll move.
Yeah, immediately like, all right, we're going this way. just, just like walking in a
just so we're on
serpentine
the
pattern.
same page.
we're gonna go through the Watcher's Mount area to go through the Seasons Farm.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh,
So you all head up and down various small hills as you walk into town. As you approach the Watcher's Mount, you hear basically what you would imagine the training grounds of Mulan to be. Multiple people grunting,
Let's get down to business.
swinging sticks, and fucking hum into a tune. You don't quite know where it is. Definitely would be copyrighted if you.
Sure.
And as you come up, you see several people doing drill in this large courtyard as you approach the Watcher's Mount. One person noticed you and kind of beckons you to come up. They're in full regalia, the red and blue uniforms of Bantique, you can assume, and say they kind of beacon and beckon for you to come towards them.
We recognize these uniforms as anything we've seen so far?
I would say definitely Robert and Orion and perhaps Captain if they've all been here.
Okay. No, I just meant as a party, like with people we've seen in the rest of the world so far.
We said it's the Bantique.
Yeah, we just
guard.
know it's we haven't seen the Bantique Guard anywhere else, I guess is what you're asking.
Yeah.
Besides,
Not so far
Okay.
in our adventures.
These look like my kind of people.
Robert's gonna be like, I usually come here through the night when no one can see me, and I sneak around, not with 4 other people, but
Well,
Rob,
they've definitely seen us. They're
Captain,
calling us over.
you can lead the way, buddy.
Yeah, in the front.
But I'll be right behind you, just in
yeah,
case someone needs to talk really quick. So
Robert, please don't kill anyone this time.
yeah, no, I don't. I've done my killing around these parts. I don't want to piss anyone off anymore.
All right,
Oh my
They
God.
really want to make men out of us? I can.
You all end up approaching this guy, and as he gets up to you, he's like, "Oh shit, okay, I don't have my clipboard." He turns around and like fingers to someone. He's like, "Hey, give me that thing." And someone, "Yes, sir," comes running up, hands him a clipboard, hands him a feather and some ink, and he like kind of finger guns to someone else. He's like, "Thank you all." Comes back to you all. Okay, where were we? Oh, okay. So, welcome to Bantique. Sorry you had to travel through the mountains. Shoot, what's the other line? He flipped through his papers. What is your business here in town, and do you have anything to check in?
This is a customs checkpoint.
Oh God. Millie
Robert's
just
gonna-
shoves a few of her illegal seeds deeper.
The
She's like, no,
shrooms.
I don't have any.
Millie, hold this for me. I hand you all of my arrows cards. I stole.
Taking things from everybody and shoving them in the deep pockets.
Millie,
As
here,
you all-
Oh,
take my gun.
Okay, all right.
It's like bringing a purse to a movie theater. Like
Yeah.
they're never gonna search that.
As you all are shuffling in the background, you see he brings his clipboard closest to his face. He starts reading off a list. Illegal seeds, cards, tradings, goods.
Nope.
None of those.
No.
Nope.
I don't
Robert's-
believe so.
I'm gonna be
I
like,
do.
what? I don't know what you're talking about, sir. And he's gonna like, come up behind him and tap him on the back like a friendly shoulder tap, and it's like, we're just a friend of our party. This is his hometown, and I've ventured here before. Maybe you know who I am. Robert Saget, the pirate, the pirate captain, the captain pirate
I
Awesome.
don't
guy.
like his face.
Yeah.
He takes a step back and he writes, as you could like hear him mumble, piracy, and then like hyphen Robert Saget. Okay, where was I? And he flips over the next page. Do you have any business, trade, deals, marketing associations? Like he's listening through why you're coming, Bantique, and I need your names.
All of the above, Captain Kane. At your service.
Captain K.
Captain Kane, thank you.
Alder was waiting for that guy to respond that either of them were on a blacklist, and since he didn't respond that way, I'm going to tell him my name too.
Okay. Alder, and what's your last name?
Reeve.
Reeve.
Roof.
Beautiful. And points to you, Millie, and you, Orion. You two, what are your names?
She's waddles up forward with her heavy apron now. Millie Talish.
Millie Talish. Okay, you.
And I'm Johnny P.
And I'm
Johnny P.
Johnny.
Beautiful.
Johnny
Flips
P.
over all the paperwork, flies back, and as he's throwing the clipboard to someone else, you notice from the background, like it's not even in focus. This blur comes up and like swiftly, boom! All of a sudden, there's a small little falcon on this dude's shoulder, as it is swooped in from the background. On its leg, tied tightly, is a small piece of paper, and he takes it off, opens it up, rolls it back up, and hands it to you, Robert. He says, this was waiting for you. The rest of you all, I hope you enjoy our town. For this, it is the Fente Festival, so please go in, enjoy some flowers, some meals, some preps, enjoy the music, the plays. We got everything you could ever imagine. But
Millie is
please,
about
no...
to explode.
Flips back over the paper, no piracy and no other illegal deals. And he like kind of looks directly at you, Robert.
Robert's gonna be like, I don't have a boat anymore, man. You're good. You're safe.
Flips back to his, he like snaps to someone else and gets the paper back and writes on there, no boat. And flips it back to him.
Ex-pirate.
Ex-pirate.
Yeah, the pirates mostly just for tall tales. You know, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Millie looks like she's about to pass out and she whispers to herself, a festival? Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Oh yes, what was the festival name, Brody?
Fente Festival.
The Fente Festival. I remember passing through town one time.
Yes, my favorite.
During that thing.
Can't say I've
Yes,
ever been.
I'm just looking at Orion as he said Fente Festival.
I'm like heaving. I'm just like, oh, the Fente Festival. Of course it'd be the Fente Festival.
I forgot what time of year it is.
Can Robert open his note?
Yeah. So whenever you open the note, all you see is this really nice calligraphy of a backwards K. You can tell it's backwards because there's a nice signature at the bottom, but you don't recognize it. It's just the letter T, and so this is the only way it makes sense. Backwards K, normal T.
It's a backwards K is like the message, and then the signature is a T.
Correct.
Uncle
Okay.
Ben Corn is looking for you.
I'm gonna fucking just roll it up and show, or not roll it up. I'm gonna like make sure it's presentable and show it to everyone. Be like, do you guys even? What the hell is this? I don't. Is that
I'm
guy
gonna
still
ask
here?
Orion, do they play baseball here in Bantam?
Yeah, I know. It's 25.
He's
Can I-
struck out looking.
Captain
I think
Captain
they're
Orion
recruiting.
and Robert can make I need my character sheet. Insight checks and see if they recognize
Did you
it.
say
And I was also
captain?
gonna ask the captain or whoever, the guy who gave it to me. Can I beckon for him to come back to me?
You can if you want to make this roll first. We'll see.
I got an 11.
What was
I had
the
a
that?
nat 20, Brody. Get the fuck
Nice.
out of here.
You flip it around and then you just kind of recall. You're like, wait, how did I not recognize this? You realize that there's this inn in town. It's called the Cracked Mast, and in the title of it, the K is backwards for the Cracked. And so it's a
Ooh.
calling card of this this three-legged tavern on the northeast side of town.
Oh, Robert's gonna, hand to the forehead like an idiot and be like, oh, look at this guy. This is what a bunch of drinking and drugs will do to you sometimes.
I think
That
I've heard
was-
of it too. I got a pretty decent,
That was, yeah. What'd you get?
what was the?
What'd you get,
I
Captain?
rolled a 16. I forgot what you said to add to it.
That is meta.
Insight, but no, yeah, you're good.
Oh, I had plus
You
zero,
also
so 16.
remember it. And
Yeah.
Orion, you seem a little distraught by the news of the Fente Festival that you kind of let it slip your mind.
I'm like crying. I'm like crying while playing my
Millie's-
fucking oboe.
Millie's so excited.
Millie's so excited. It did just dawn on her that Orion's last name is Fenty, and she's like, "Oh shit, okay, yeah." And so she's trying to quell her excitement, but honestly, she's just so excited. She's never been to a festival.
Alder's trying to like blow a magical cold breeze at her because she's just like steaming.
Should we go to the inn?
Do you guys think it's safe for us to go there?
That's fine. Orion, would you like to lead the way?
Who's Orion?
Millie has
Johnny?
ulterior motives. She really wants to go into town to see the festival, but
I mean-
you know.
It's a little bit hard to lead the way when Captain's 15 steps ahead of us. Captain, slow down!
Excuse me, sorry.
Let's go!
Are we walking?
Millie sees that he's off and she is right behind him.
Okay. Great. Now we have two of them bringing up the rear.
Right.
Yes.
Just-
This is the
By the time that you guys
cavern.
catch up, Millie already has 2 churros in her hand.
Found a roadside.
Distance.
Yeah, so you all make your way down this path to the right and then up the main way that Robert likes to come in. Somewhere along this path in front of Season's farm, you find chorizos and you just fucking snatch them up and you lose a few copper along the way, but you're not upset about it. Lo siento. And
No.
the image of the city gets lost in you as you come up this hill, and this archway kind of blocks most of the buildings. All you can see through the opening of the archway is this large clock tower in the middle. And as you come up, you finally start to hear the roar, and like this was kind of a sound barrier for you, and you can finally hear just people all throughout the street, hundreds of people going about their days for this festival.
Time is it?
And it's like 9 a.m., 10 a.m.
The clock that says 9 a.m. It's a perfect right angle.
What's the canonical in-game name for like Mexican food in culture? Do you have a location name for that?
Yeah, it's
Let's
called
look.
Bantique food, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, is it from here? Bentikian?
Provone food, actually.
Oh, Provence.
I was trying to say that
Oh,
they stole
cinnamon.
it, but it's like Spain and Mexico, man. Come on.
Right.
Yeah. Mantique's
Yeah.
definitely got that like, ooh, like Spain, you know, like kind of like the spices.
Yeah, mine.
vibe.
I feel like
Fine,
Provone's is sweeter.
Oh,
Like a Danish.
I bet. I wonder if the churros probably like came back, you know, as an import. Or an export
Not
from
invented.
yeah.
made in Provone, stamped
Like-
on the back of
It's like pizza back in Italy.
You guys want some world building? Here it is, baby.
Here it is. This is what I'm talking about.
Some key parts that you all would know of, and I'll say that all now, but maybe not all characters know. The clock tower is mostly abandoned. It is held up by basically 1 or 2 service people that run it. This large building here behind it, this is the Fente household. And behind that is the inn that you were beckoned to with that note. Those are the main takeaways. One thing that is interesting that you may remember from your past is the very top of the mast for the ship is now basically a improvised lighthouse, because this is the first ship that got stuck on land because the lighthouse is on this side of the peninsula, and someone drove it on land and then they turned it into an inn. And so the two brightest spots in town, even in the morning, are the lighthouse and this place.
Crazy how they got it up at that angle. Captain, did you have anything to do? Or not Captain. Robert, did you have anything to do with that? His name was Captain Robert. So.
Captain Robert.
We got
I
two
don't think
captains.
so, but like I said, things are a little foggy from my past times.
Fair. Same.
So
Has nothing to do with me spacing out, I'm sure. Did we,
So, should we stop by Orion's house, or
I say
yeah?
we listen to Millie because she seems the most excited to be here. or Orion because it's his hometown. But
Mm.
I mean, don't you guys want to check out the festival first? Like, let's go through some of these stands,
Yeah.
right?
Where's the festival just throughout the town?
It is, yeah. So there's little stands set up all throughout. As you come through this gate, you'll notice that there's mostly on the right-hand side a few stands selling like nice wreaths and necklaces, all the flowers, mostly like very floral themed throughout. And you smell the nice food of whatever it is, not choices.
Churros.
Antique.
Churros.
yeah,
My-
Bantikian food. Just say
My-
Bantikian food.
Bantikian food.
Such a.
My brain will not remember.
It's because
Churros.
my amazing character of Teresa.
Yeah, it's stuck in my mind.
Churros are just fried dough with cinnamon on them, and then chorizos are sausages.
Yeah.
So I'm looking around, Brody. Are we sticking out like a sore thumb because we're not wearing like lays and stuff? Or what? We just
yeah.
rolled in.
I wouldn't say you're sticking out like a sore thumb, but it is slightly obvious to people who care that you're not decked out in celebration gear.
Are there people handing out like lays?
Yeah. So this first stall that you come up on the right hand is selling them.
All right, Robert's gonna be like, "Oh, guys, look, I think I remember this, and it helps." And he's gonna pull up his shirt and expose his chest.
I'm gonna smack his stomach.
You have so many nipples.
So many nipples.
I
Thank
had
you.
no idea.
Really
Thank
shields her eyes. She gives out a yelp and then she just like shields her eyes and turns.
He's gonna say,
away.
"Wait, this is
Thank
the
you.
wrong place. I'm in a different. This is my bad."
That's Provone.
It's funny. Everyone's my dog. Oh,
I'm gonna walk
Ah.
up to the
That's my dog.
seller, and then I'm gonna buy little lays for all of us.
Ah,
All right. It's
Thank-
5 copper each, and so 22.5 silver basically is what you're losing.
2.5 silver.
Yeah.
Here's 3 for your trouble.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very
Back
much.
in his
And,
hometown and he's generous.
this person kind of bows to you. It's like, I really appreciate it. Please enjoy the festival. May good health come upon Jackson. Thank you all so much. This is very kind.
Jackson. Orion, who's Jackson?
What? Me? What do you mean? What? I don't know who Jackson is. Can I roll to see if I know who Jackson is?
This person actually hears you all having this conversation. She comes back and like leans over the stall. It's like, Jackson, the purpose for the Fente Festival. How do you pronounce your mom's name?
Oh shit! It's pronounced Rihanna.
Rihanna. Okay, I just want to make sure. It's Rihanna's firstborn son. He was born just a few weeks ago.
oh shit.
Oh,
fuck.
This festival is in his name.
Oh my god, everyone is shocked. We all slowly turn towards Orion and just like gauge the reaction.
My jaw is back in Harnan.
We are
Literally, I want you to know, Brody, that my jaw is hanging open. You bitch. If I could lunge across this this virtual table at you, ooh, you got me.
Ooh,
You got me. You got me.
You got me.
Aw, the genuine reaction.
Oh.
I'm fucking I think Orion's mouth is just hanging open. Pure shock.
How about we get everybody a drink?
Thanks.
Let's,
Yeah, let's
Any
go to
pla-
that.
where
let's
can
go
we
to
get a
that
drink
inn.
at?
Where's that tavern?
Where's the K tab? Backwards K.
It's the boat, right?
It's a boat up here.
Let's head.
Let's
Let's go. I'm just gonna grab Orion like underneath both arms and just lift him and just slowly like walk him.
Give him the captain.
Yeah, just. Dude,
He's just like catatonic, just like standing still.
Literally, yeah, just
pass it to
limp.
me. I'll do the same thing. Right under the arms.
As you all make your way through the town with just carrying this dude, people think he's wasted. I will say, if you take the main road, you're forced to pass the Fente house, and so as you pass it, you just happenstancely look through the kitchen window, and you see the Fente family inside. You presume just having a blast, like bowls
Wait, do
of
we
food,
know that? Do we know it's
celebrating.
the Fente family there though?
What's the Fente house, right?
I think that Captain and Robert would, because
Okay.
they're the well-known like town talk of the town people. So
So are they,
Um,
just for background too, like are they just a popular, rich powerful family in town, or are they like? Are they?
They don't run the
politically-
town. Yeah, they don't run the
Okay,
town,
yeah.
but they run the town.
Yeah.
It's like it's like they're the Kim Kardashian family. You know, like they're still gonna be like Biden or whatever, but we all know who Kim K
all
is.
We
No.
know who's running. Okay.
Yeah. So, and again, as more background, most of the family. So, if I remember correctly, the Orion's grandmother had 5 children, and they're all masterfully talented, whether it be in the musics, the arts. There's even one that's out and adventuring and like doing super heroic things in the world, and even their offspring. They each kind of have their own niche that they fall within, and they're all like super successful in. And so in this town, honestly, if you watched Encanto, like they all have their own niche thing that the town is just super.
Is
Such a
Orion
Good
Bruno?
movie. Such a
Oh my
Do
rats!
talk about Bruno. Come on.
But yeah, so you pass by on your way of carrying this catatonic Orion, and you see them having their own household festival inside.
I'm just gonna put my hands up like horse blinders on Orion's eyes as we pass the house.
I just shake my head as we pass, like, fucking rich people. I was just gonna say, not even like, like considerate of Orion's. The same thing.
Fucking rich people.
They're the worst.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
Have we made the connection that the Fente Festival is the same name as Orion's last name?
Millie
We
just
know.
said it a second ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's why he's yeah.
Brody, that is such a good map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that was great.
I downloaded it.
Ooh.
I don't know how to do the light effects, but this was made the same way I make my maps, so just know your standards could be higher.
I think it's great, dude.
Yeah, take the credit.
I made it myself.
I actually have
Brody,
a
you're a
problem.
genius.
There's a water on the left side, and I don't think that was on the other map.
There's 2 roads.
Politics.
There's 2 roads. Look, let me look back up here.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
There's this road, but then a road that's not painted but yet still there goes up to
okay.
this side.
I see.
Okay. All right. Let's get this man a drink. What Captain, what are they what's the like signature spirit here in Bantique?
You know, I think Bentiki and lime juice.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
I think Orion flops himself onto the bar, slams his fist down twice, and he says, "Give me a dirty mermaid."
Dirty mermaid.
Oh my gosh.
Those are good too.
Brody, does the bartender immediately know what that is and make it?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
The bartender like
order
you.
2 more for me and Millie then.
Yeah.
they kind of just nod to you, and they go up to the back, and they like are pulling just 4 levers at a time, pouring shit into different cups for you. As they slide this down the bar to you, it's like fizzing and bubbling over. And then the second that you think that it's done, out pops like a little sardine fin at the top, and it looks like the tail of a mermaid. And so as it fizzles and this little tail sticks up, it looks like there's a mermaid embedded in it, but really it's just a fish. And this person chimes back to you, that'll be 2 silver.
I'll throw that to him.
All right, they swipe it up and go back to serving the other patrons.
Robert's
Millie doesn't want to be ungrateful or anything, but she's looks at it unsure and just takes a tentative sip.
Okay. You take a sip of it. Do you want to describe what this tastes like, Orion?
Tastes like shit, dude. Tastes nasty. Why the fuck is there a fish in there? It looks dope as hell, but it's nasty. It gets the
Like
job
a
done, though.
masochist drink.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess
you
that could
drink
work.
it and you're like, this is the worst thing I've ever tasted. I need 4 more.
The clean mermaid comes without the fish.
Oh.
Robert's-
ordered.
Robert's licking his lips because he wants the fish. So she's like, he's just gonna steal everyone's fish out of their glass.
I'm just gonna give you my
Yeah, you
fish.
can
I
have
won't-
mine,
Never mind. He's like, can I just? You guys want the fish?
Yeah.
We're all just handing them to you.
He's just he's gonna scarf him down like.
I want
Is the bartender upset? Like, man, I made those perfectly. You gave away the best part.
my fish.
He genuinely doesn't care, unfortunately.
Captain ate his.
There, that was the first thing.
One thing I will say for this, so you all come in through this door and you kind of pile up around this corner ordering drinks. One of you on the other side of the mast, the rest of you on this long side. Of the people chattering around, you have this just sudden feeling that you're being watched. You can't really quite place where it is, but you know somebody knows who you are in this room.
Hmm.
This is a collective feeling, not an individual.
Millie does a quick scan. Does anybody kind of stick out to her?
Do you want to do a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
Yeah,
I'm looking at Millie for her reaction.
I'll do one.
Yeah, I was gonna give everything to Millie, dude.
19 plus 5, so
Yeah.
Beautiful. What you see and what you recognize is a memory that is not from your own past. Over in this corner, you see an individual that you place from one of your memories. In fact, it sparks and rings true that this is the first mate of none other than Robert,
Oh shit.
Tristan. And so from this, you make eye contact as Tristan is just staring you down, Millie.
That's like, that's
Millie is immediately uncomfortable, and all of her excitement for the day has evaporated just immediately.
I love that we all have the
Um,
same memories. Fucking
He
great.
is sitting next to Robert and says, "Hey, no worries, but do you recognize that guy over there? Because I feel like I do, and I've never been out of the forest, so."
Captain says basically the same thing but louder.
Yeah. Millie's trying to be a little discreet, and Captain just goes for it.
And
I look
you
over.
recognize him. Last time
I-
you saw him is when he was drowning.
And this intense anger overrides me, and my nostrils flare. I'm like, "You son of a bitch!"
Oh god. So
I
now,
make
now
no-
we're balancing Orion's
Oh
bear.
We got a lot
and then
of feelings.
suddenly Robert is just like about to just start a fight. So we're
Oof.
like, okay, all right, we gotta divide.
Robert's already making his way towards Tristan.
Oh
Just
shit.
rolling up your sleeves.
Captain
Why,
grab him by
Where's
the
he at?
scruff.
Yeah.
He's sitting
Yeah,
casually on the couches. He's like leaned
Gotcha.
back.
Can I? Yeah. Can I
gonna
try to
Grab him by
grab?
the scruff.
Robert's gonna grab him by his collar and
Oh,
push him
shit.
in
He's
to the
already over
couch
there.
and be like, "You son of a bitch!
Oh fuck.
We lost our whole fucking crew because of you," and I'm gonna slap him.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
whoa, whoa.
He's trying to get between them. He's trying. You guys are both doing it.
Slap him! Beat his ass!
Give him the
And
dirty mermaid.
And then
Eat this. Shoves up.
If you all are competing, you could do opposing strength checks. I'd say based on size difference, I guess. Then I would give Robert an advantage, though.
Yeah,
I get advantage.
I want to do one to break them up.
Yeah,
I was-
so get advantage, Robert, but opposing strength checks.
I was trying to stop or trying to grab him by the scruff,
Yeah,
but then I
'cause Robert-
stopped.
Robert's fist is coming back to punch this guy in the face, and then
Have fun.
I'm trying to catch that fist.
Mm.
I'm looking. Sorry.
What is he? Is he a human?
Tristan, yeah.
I nat 20 plus 1 strength.
Nice.
Oh yeah, dude. You stopped me.
All right. So you all approach this, and you could just feel the fury that's in Robert's eyes and in his soul. You catch his punch, and as this happens, Tristan comes up and gives you a big bear hug, thinking you're going in for a hug rather than a punch. He
Oh,
just pulls up. It's like, I'm so glad to see you. When I heard word, he comes back and grabs your shoulders. It's like, I heard word that you were in town, and I had to send that falcon right away. How do you respond to this, Robert?
I let go of his hand, I guess.
Shots handed left and right.
I take a dagger and try to stab him.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
My God.
His heart, and I get his shoulder.
I didn't let go.
Oh, well, the other hand, dude. I have a dagger in my belt, and I grab it, and I got him in the stomach. How's that actually?
Captain, please.
Yeah, can I grab him? I want to grab his
Watch out.
other arm.
Watch out! He has two hands.
Go ahead and do an attack roll, Nick.
Can I grab his
Oh my
other
god,
arm?
please.
Uh,
What is your
I
strength?
don't
Oh
think
my
so
God.
at this point.
Attack roll. Am I doing here?
One.
It's not very good.
One.
I think
What'd
it's
you
just a 5. I'm trying to. What do I roll as a rogue for my fucking plus?
It's a dex because you used
Dex. Okay, 6. 7.
okay.
7. So it's nothing. We're good.
So you go to stab this guy, and as you go to get it, his other arm comes underneath you for that full bear hug, and so you just have this dagger, but you can't quite get it to get into him. And he's just full on embracing you. And so as he comes back, he notices you have the dagger in your hand. He's like, "You motherfucker! You were gonna stab me with this!" He fucking whacks it to the side and gives you like a lighthearted like bob to the face, like not anything that hurts. He's like, "Please sit down, have a drink. I'll get some dirty mermaids on the house." How do you respond to that?
Am I put at ease by this? Can I step back?
Oh, God.
I'm just looking around like
Robert's gonna-
Millie tries to motion to the bartender. Can I get mine a clean mermaid?
Yeah.
Robert's
As-
gonna just pick up his dagger and say, "Don't fucking talk to me," and walk away.
yo.
Ooh.
Ooh.
He is. Man.
Damn.
I apologize to Tristan. I'm like, sorry, I'm gonna go over there. And back to the bar.
Captain just stands there looking back and forth, just staring. Like
Yeah.
between
You
the two. Like what the what?
Tristan kind of talks to you, Captain. He's like, "Well, I mean, man, to be honest, I didn't quite see it going this way. If you still want the drink, I will happily buy you the drink, I guess."
Yeah.
Robert's gonna say, "I don't need or want anything from you. You know what you did. You're dead to me."
I'll take the drink.
How far away are you from Tristan?
I probably walked. Well, if he's at the couch, I probably walked over, kind of back over here.
Okay. He raises his voice to where basically everyone in the hall can hear it. And he says, "I did nothing to you. I lived my life for you and I almost died for you. I asked you here so I could reconnect with you, and you think I fucked you over? I'll be
Oh
damned
my
if I ever
God.
serve a piece of trash like you again." Fucking
Oh,
spits on
Ro-
the floor next to you.
Robert's gonna get pissed and go right at him. And,
No, can I?
give him a
I want to
chance.
stop him this time.
I'm not ripping it up anymore. I'm gonna get cut.
he's just
I'm at the
going
bar screaming.
he's just going to. He's just trying to pin him so he can bring him to the ground.
I'm just patting Orion on the back.
Are you stopping that, Captain? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Because you're in between them currently.
Yeah, I want to try to stop him.
All right, do opposing strength checks again. You all are the same size, so
This is
same.
the first emotion we've seen Robert show.
I'm gonna pull out my
Yeah.
elbow.
9.
What'd you get, Captain?
22.
Okay, damn, high
Damn.
rolls today. Okay, so you're just like, let me at him, and Captain doesn't even budge. He's not even trying to hold you back. And so at this time, with you just being kind of immobilized, Tristan takes opportunity and says, "We sailed into a storm knowing damn well what that meant. It's not my fault we got struck by lightning and half our crew got taken to the sea, some of which, as you would know, are still fucking alive to this day because of me."
He's gonna yell back, "But you know you're a goddamn traitor. You know before we went on that trip what you did." And he's
Yeah.
gonna walk away again.
Millie's eating some peanuts. Honestly, at this point, she doesn't know which side to be on. She's just living for this drama.
Yeah.
So Robert's just he's just done with him. He'll try to keep attacking him, but I mean he's
I think
as long
I'll
as
just
Captain's in the way.
keep like
he's doing
pushing him
okay.
closer to the door.
So I would say about half of the tables are filled, and there's about 6 people working staff coming in and out of doors.
They seem like
This-
regulars or like people coming
Yeah,
out on boats. and shit?
People, I will say, you notice a weird lack of music. And while you're outside, it's just fucking music and festivities everywhere. In here, very solemn, very somber. And you smell salt. So these are definitely people who probably aren't from this town.
Okay.
And the festivities seemingly are kept out of this one spot.
They seem like they just don't give a fuck about the festival. Like they're just here to drink between jobs or something.
Yeah, now that you notice and you're kind of paying more attention, you see a sign on the wall that says "No fucking singing, no dancing, no festivities" hanging on the wall.
Is that quoted verbatim?
Verbatim, yeah.
Orion,
No
dude.
fucking singing. SINGIN apostrophe.
No apostrophe. It's wrong.
I'm banned from this place. I'm not supposed to be here.
Back.
Yeah, you pulled out your oboe earlier, and you're just slowly tucking it away now that you see the sign.
Yeah, I put it back right away.
But you're Johnny P on this visit, though.
Yeah, you are Johnny P.
Johnny P. Good.
Oh my god, you're right. I am
R.I.P.
Johnny
Chuck
P.
Berry.
Just like Jeremy peeing good right now.
Good.
I have a,
He's back, right?
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
back.
I was spacing out. I'm sorry. What happened?
Captain, my captain.
Yeah, Jeremy, you're right in front of a poster that everyone's like looking around your shoulder to read. Anyone wants to cue him in?
Yeah, it says, no fucking singing. No, what was the rest?
No fucking dancing.
No fucking dancing.
Oh,
No
shit.
festivities.
No
No
festivities.
festivities. Nobody
Millie is a
from
little
the...
disheartened.
Yeah,
but,
my bad. Poor Millie.
I want to
That
sacrifice
shit.
for the group.
Alder's still unsure if Captain can actually read, or if he just waits for us to read it.
I'm sure Captain's intelligence here, bro.
I'm not.
I love it.
I love the guy, but I don't know.
Got some doubts. I
I
understand.
think I'm gonna let you wonder that for a while.
Robert also isn't sure. He's very reliable, but no, we're
That's
educated.
funny. Okay, so Captain just held back Robert. Robert accused Tristan of backstabbery, and Tristan is saying that he's innocent. And through all of this kerfuffle, I want you to notice, in like the most swift a person could ever be, someone comes running up. And Robert, you feel this slight pressure on your neck. As you go to look down, you notice the pressure is relieved, and behind you, you hear like a, and that sound quickly follows a thud as a person falls to the ground. All that's left is a dagger in his throat, and the hand of Tristan relatively just throwing this dagger out and extended towards you.
Oh, we saved your
Shit.
ass.
Oh shit.
What?
Man, Millie is just down in this popcorn. She is so excited. She's just looking from left to right. She's like, oh shit. Oh shit.
Where did you get that?
What is?
In Truman, I don't know if this is common for mini bars, but in Truman, there was all you could drink for.
Oh my god.
How much was it, Jay? $10.
Yeah, it was like
Um,
fucking $10.
And
Oh,
over in
Anything
the
you
corner,
want.
they had a popcorn that you could just go scoop your own popcorn whenever you wanted.
Oh, wow.
I love that.
There you
This
go.
has the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Over
Millie's got the-
over in this corner, there's a popcorn machine, and by that I mean it's a candle with kernels on top.
Me and Millie are just eating this popcorn like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Down in the popcorn.
Is this ship part of Mid-Terra University of Antiques campus?
The,
Fancy
Yeah, it's
you,
got- it's got
baby.
pennies. Yeah.
main campus is right outside of Solace. Therefore, that's where Millie went.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
This is like this is the version of like trash TV where there's like a bunch of drama, and so me and Orion are like, it's okay, like let's eat popcorn and drink beer, and we'll make you feel better. It's okay.
A girl's night on the couch.
Yeah, a girls'
Girls'
night.
night. Yeah, I'm like braiding my hair and crying.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you're braiding your own hair.
Don't touch me.
Millie doesn't know how to braid, so
This is just a rat's nest.
yeah,
from
it's
living
just
in
a
the
bun,
woods.
and it's been in a bun for 2 years now. It's done.
Okay, Tristan
Goddamn.
saved Robert. Are we all just standing here like
What does Robert
frozen?
do?
Yeah, what do you?
I,
Are you
Just-
happy?
Turns his back and walks away.
he didn't even. There's a guy on the floor. What the fuck was that,
What is
dude?
guy? Yeah, what is this guy on the floor?
Who
With?
the hell is this?
This person on the ground is in a dark maroon covered cloak. You notice that what fell next to his corpse is one like beautiful serrated dagger, of which is kind of glowing and beckoning. And Robert steps over this body and just walk to the bar. I guess where you heading, Robert?
Yeah, I do the Allen Iverson step over if anyone knows what that is. Okay. It's a basketball thing, and then I just walk over his dead body and just go towards the bar, yeah, and just in the corner.
Get some popcorn.
Just get popcorn, trying to just cool down, because like now Robert's
Okay.
like, all right, now I've exposed something I don't, because he's trying to be secretive all the time, let his emotions get the best of him like we all do, and he's slowly calming down, but he wants to be composed again.
Does that maroon cloak look familiar to us?
It's different from the ones you've seen already.
Mm.
And so this
These
one is
cloaking
much.
people always trying to kill us.
Cloaking.
We need to be
This
alert
one's
of every
much
cloak.
darker. And
A
like
third group.
just imagine the color of like a deep red blood you would see on TV. Like it's that kind of maroon.
Hey,
I
Is
usually look away when
Tristan-
I see that blood. Sorry.
is Tristan from here?
Tristan's from another continent, and
Oh, okay,
has
okay.
been sailing with.
Well, he's a sailor. I'm gonna buy him a dirty mermaid and bring it over. And just, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna offer it to him. Like, hey man, thanks for saving my friend.
Yeah,
I give him that nod.
I'm just down on
Yeah.
one knee, like inspecting this body. Like, what? How does nobody care about this? But
Yeah.
Fucking captain.
Everybody's just minding their own business, drinking.
Does this happen often here?
Yeah, nobody else in the bar seems to care.
I'm
but,
the fucking war chiseled goddamn captain. I'm more concerned about this.
Give me a perception check while you're at it, Captain, and then we'll chime back in with
All right.
Alder and them.
Oh my god, dude, these are good rolls. Perception,
Good day
dude,
today.
fucking 20, a dirty
Let's
20.
keep it going.
Dirty 20. Okay,
I'll
so
just get like
Wait till
one-
combat.
Yeah, I was,
Right.
Oh God.
you notice that this person has absolutely nothing on them except for the dagger you found. And in this dagger, it's a blackened blade, but there's this red etching in it, and it spells perfectly clear as day, Robert Saget. And it's this serrated dagger that you found. And
Hmm.
as you're finding this, Alder, you hand this drink off to Tristan. Tristan grabs the drink and walks past you all, goes behind the bar, flips a gold to the bartender because he's going behind the bar, and sits across from you directly, Robert. And he kind of puts his both elbows on the table. It's like, listen, I asked you here to make amends and to come back. I don't know what slights you think I've done for you, but you're my captain.
Robert, if I might interject, maybe we should
No,
hear this guy
no.
out.
Do not interject. You don't know what this man's done to me.
Is there anywhere we could? Is there like a room, like a private room we could all go in, just kind of like hear his story?
There's Sweat Lodge anywhere.
No, you
You-
guys hear him out and listen to but I am not staying here for this. And
He
he's gonna walk
saved
out.
you.
He's gonna
Like,
walk
that
out.
guy was gonna
You.
assassinate you.
He's gonna walk out.
Yeah, Robert, this dagger's
a
got your
blade
name on
with
it.
your name on it. Literally.
Do I
You-
recognize the blade?
It's got
Or-
your name.
Orion and Millie said when they said literally at the same time, they both looked at each other.
Is it like a special blade that I like is mine?
Do an insight check.
When they show me the blade, I'll have them show me the. That's a good.
Millie and Orion are like on the same wavelength. Like, oh my God, these bitches are messy.
Not great. I know that.
This episode crazy.
Yeah. Next
Inside
week,
was-
hometowns.
It was a 2 on the
So you have no idea what it is, but the people behind you who have been silent this whole time, just minding their own fucking business, one of them looks up to you and says, "You fucking idiot! That's clearly a maroon dagger. Assassin sent to you with your name on it."
Oh, like people write the name of the target on it.
Yeah. So the
All right,
lore
we
of
need
it.
to hear this guy
Yeah,
out.
we gotta
I
hear
don't-
him out.
You don't
You
gotta
gotta-
give me the lore.
You got a hit out on you.
Robert's just gonna go outside.
All right.
All right, Tristan,
Tristan.
tell us what's going on here. Robert,
Have some popcorn.
let him cool off. You know,
Here's a dirty mermaid. What you got?
we're gonna keep these coming. I throw like 10 silver to the bartender. I'm just like keep them coming. Can we go into one of these rooms and just talk like just us?
You could rent a
Maybe.
room. So
Oh,
a
yeah.
room is 3 silver.
All right, I'll give him that. Whichever one he decides to give us, let's go in there and talk.
They give you the key for this room over in the far corner.
Okay, nice. There's a lot of chairs and beds to sit on.
So
All right,
you
let's
all you all head in there. Excuse me.
Captain first.
Wait, is Captain outside?
Y'all are talking about liquor.
We're bringing
It's
our
just-
drinks.
He's daydreaming out by the water.
I'll stand by.
Uh,
I'll stand by.
and
this.
so the rest of you all are coming in here too. So Tristan kind of sits on the bed and is talking to you all. He's like, "Yeah, I just has he been this better ever since? We've been sailing the ocean for treasure, and out of nowhere, one day he gets an idea that I betrayed him. I'm trying to kill him or help kill him, and then we sail into a storm. He's trying to get away from people, and our boat gets struck by lightning. And all of us, honestly, we've lost too many good men over this. And since then, is that what made him bitter? Was it something before? Do you all know? How
Tristan,
long
I
have
gotta
been
tell
gone?
you, I can't really explain how we know this, but we know about that night when he took first watch because it was his ship. We know about the storm, and we know that he woke up basically underwater watching his ship and his crew go down. Now, what we don't know is the rest of the crew, including yourselves' perspective, and what happened before that. So if we're
Yeah,
gonna piece this whole thing together, that's the part we need to know from you.
I mean, basically, all things were good. We were pillaging, ransacking, taking over ships. Um, and then one day, Robert, our captain, he brings me in and says, "Listen, I know you've been sabotaging me. I know you're out to kill me. This won't happen." And that's when the storm came and he sailed directly in. Um, but I still, to this day, don't know what he's talking about. I thought by now he would realize he was, I don't know, starving, full of scurvy, like something wasn't right. But no, I guess he still thinks I fucked him over.
Is he paranoid?
Was there anyone on the ship that had it out for him? Like what? There had to be some
Why
reason
would
why
he
he would
think
act
of
like
that?
that.
I mean,
Like he's a
pillaging and
secretive
pirating on
guy,
the
but he's
sea.
pretty level-headed most of the time.
It's not the grandest of life, so sure, we're like we and the men, we don't love being on the sea day to day, but overall, he's a good captain. Um, we get great adventure. We're looking for great keeps and great stakes, and that's why I approached him today. I have this adventure, this artifact that he'd be interested in, and I thought we could rekindle that.
An
Artif-
artifact, you
artifact?
say?
Question mark?
Well, let me ask one more thing before we get into this artifact, because I love me a good artifact too, but is there anybody that was in your crew that may have wanted to be captain that wasn't captain?
Um, Geez, I mean, who doesn't dream of being a captain? I was the first mate, but that's what I was grown and born to do. I'm not a leader. I will say the men really started to turn once we lost our cook, and most people got food poisoning shortly after. Um,
Hmm.
and I think there are plenty of people who blamed that on him and would take over for that. But before that, I'm not sure.
Was that
How did
right
the
before
cook
the
die?
storm?
It was, yeah.
How did he die?
He died of an illness. We amputated a leg, and I think the illness was pouring out of his leg, and so we let that go, and he passed away from us.
Stage 4 boo boo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does that illness sound familiar to you, Millie?
Yeah, I have a mushroom for that.
Leg pouring out syndrome.
Leg pouring out.
Basically,
roll?
they tried bleeding him, and he bled to death. That's what you
Oh,
get.
God.
Yeah.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
Can I roll like an insight check to see like how sincere this guy is being?
Sure.
Let's see here.
Disadvantage for emotional distress.
I got a 15. Is he being real? Or is he a backstabbing two-faced bitch?
Mhm.
Front stabbing to that
You
other
tell
guy.
him.
Yeah.
15. You can gather that he's only painting part of the story.
Mm,
Oh.
mm.
Okay.
Looking at
We all-
Orion's face, it
we all-
seems a little crinkled.
Yeah, we all give each other a little side eyes like we know, but we let it slide. We know something's
So tell us
afoot.
about this relic then.
It's called the Crossing Crown, and basically, I mean, something that all pirates, all of us, we've always aspired to be is immortal. And the rumor is if you don the crown, you can reign the sea forever. And I just thought, we could get a ship. The owner of this inn actually sells ships, and we could either pay outright or do a few deeds, get our ship, get some crew, Hell, you all look like you could be seaworthy. Let me see those legs. Yeah, those are fucking sea legs right there. And we could sail
Huge
out
legs.
over to over to Vule, and we could get the crossing crown where I found it at.
You're saying you have information of this, or you've seen
Yeah.
where it is and just need to go get it?
I have firsthand information that exists over on those islands.
Is it reliable enough to convince Robert? He was your captain. You would know.
I thought so, but hell, he doesn't even want to look at me.
That's hard.
You
It's-
could just tell us, and then we'll all go
We'll go get it.
because I don't think he's gonna want to go with you.
He's yeah. Let me write it down for you. And he pulls out a piece of paper and turns back
Oh,
to you.
shit.
And he writes down something, folds it up, and hands it to you, Captain.
Ah,
Millie didn't think that would work.
yeah, Captain's kind of shocked too. Am I?
What does it-
I
what
did
does it
not
say,
realize I
Captain?
was that charming.
Can you read, Captain?
Yes.
Today we find out.
As
For some
I,
reason, he
Yes.
just drops it and like passes it over to Alder.
I hold it out like so that everyone else can see it.
It says.
Yeah, he just goes. He makes some kind of like no comment. Like he's just like,
yes.
of course, and
Mm.
shows it to everyone else.
But what you all read is that it's my treasure. I found it. I'm in part of it.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Just fucking
Well,
crack it up behind you all as you put the
Fair
paper
enough.
down.
That's fair. Yeah,
It just says,
Okay.
"Go fuck yourself."
yeah.
I mean, he does have a point. It is, he found it.
Yeah, you're right. We didn't think that would work anyway, so that's fine.
We were testing you.
Right.
I like how you're all like, oh my god.
I know. It's like I didn't even have to roll for it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks a
Okay.
lot.
Well,
Just walk out.
we'll go try to talk to Robert and see what the vibes are. So
Well, if you don't mind, since you paid for the night, I might crash here. I don't really like the festivities here in town, so if you need me, I'll probably be here.
all right.
all right, that's fine.
Okay,
Well,
dude.
if we also need a place to stay,
No,
you
this
will
one's
be
fine.
kicking out.
Nope.
Well, I paid for it. We'll
Yeah.
figure that out when we.
Presumptuous just to take our room, but okay.
Can you like
Let's go see how
Venmo us, or
How our friends doing?
yeah? Is anyone else worried that Robert stormed off by himself after an assassin just came from him?
Yeah, jeez.
I'm looking through this window and I just see him.
Yeah,
over by
that's
the
what I
dock.
was.
Swinging his legs.
Just
Yeah,
sitting
what
in
are you
the-
doing over
Yeah,
outside?
well-
then?
Let's go see him.
Yeah, dude. I am sitting on the dock swinging my legs.
I'm gonna sit next to you.
Walking up and down the side, like really close to the edge.
What'd
Get
you guys
that way.
figure out? Anything good?
Yeah, you were gonna die.
Yeah. All I know for sure is that someone tried to kill you, and that guy, whatever his past may be, stopped that from happening.
What if he was aiming for Robert and missed?
That's also possible, but it's not going to work with the story I'm trying to portray to our friends right now, Kane. So if you could just not at this time, that'd be
I
great.
don't trust him, and I will kill Tristan if it's the last thing I do.
Hmm. He said he's got like a crown that he knows about.
Oh, the crown.
Yeah, just,
I know
Robert,
where
have
the
you heard of
crown's
this
at.
crown?
just some crown.
Some sea crown.
Yeah, Robert's like, I think it's on one of those islands up north, but I'm not sure exactly.
He gave us
What
instructions.
He said he knows the location.
I hand Robert the note he gave us. This is where he said it is.
Oh, this
He
looks
says he knows the
familiar. That sounds
location. He
right.
says he just needs a ship and a crew to go get it.
Yeah, well, he'll never be on my crew. Never
Robert,
again. Never again.
I put my hand on his shoulder. What happened between the two of you? Surely you can't, truly cut him off, right?
Oh, but I can. It's simple. You've been betrayed, like I have.
Betrayed
What did
how?
he do?
Is it not obvious? He tried to take my ship. He tried a mutiny against me, my first mate. He turned my whole crew against me,
I mean,
and I would have died. But that lightning strike saved my life because I was outnumbered and I got lucky.
Hmm.
So, like I said,
he-
I will kill Tristan if it's the last thing I do.
So he tried to start a mutiny on your ship, and your men believed him and took his side.
He tried to take over the ship, and he tried to. And my yes, did you? We had lost our cook. We were starving. There's nothing I could have done.
Only Millie had been there.
If
And he
only
was-
Millie had been there.
And he had always been gunning for the spot. He was an eager boy.
I mean, he did just say, doesn't anybody want to be captain? I surely
Yes.
don't.
You're done.
Yeah, I don't know anybody else that. I mean, that's just.
He's a coward and a liar and a thief.
Um.
And I know I'm a liar and a thief as well, but I didn't try to take his ship and kill him and turn his crew against him. So, like I said, I'll kill him if it's the last thing I ever do. But I'm not working with him.
Okay,
Aw.
hear me out, guys. Robert, what does this crown really do? He told us it can grant immortality or something.
Do I have insight on that, Brody?
There are faint stories you hear. They're more of just like things people on the crew of many ships say. And so they say it can grant you water breathing, it can grant you invulnerability, it can grant you the ability to fly, to see into the future. Like really anything that you want, it can do. And there's no real saying into what it actually does.
Sorry,
I guess what I'm really asking is, does this thing even exist, or are we chasing the Fountain of Youth here?
Well, it's something that my crew pursued many moons ago. We never had any luck with it, but this looks like the same location that I had once seen back in the day many years ago.
You want to reread what
The note.
what Captain said?
Yeah, don't
sorry.
worry, he told us where it was.
Yeah.
Captain shows you the note again, and it says, "Fuck off! I found the treasure. It's fine."
Oh, it says that? Sorry. I did miss that part. It does say it?
Yeah.
Just another way Robert can't read.
Wait,
yeah.
Robert also can't read?
Robert can't read
We got all
exposed.
these.
We got a lot of
Two
illiterate
people.
people. Oh, you guys didn't go to State University State?
I mean.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I was misinformed there. Yeah, well, no, don't you see why I want to kill this guy?
No, but
Because he's a
mean-
dick.
okay,
Yeah, but he did save your life right now.
Right.
he did
yeah.
do that. He
Yeah,
said
I've
tried
to us that you're
He also
still his
tried to kill
captain.
me.
I've
Yeah,
forgiven all of you for
know,
trying to kill
that
me.
was in the past.
You guys have all attacked me, and I forgave you.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Love you.
No, I think I'm on Robert's side here. Why should he have to work with someone who's betrayed his trust, stabbed him in the back, and then had a whole ass another child and named him Jackson?
But we're not.
Um,
We're not talking about Robert
Jay,
anymore.
here is my I finished drink. You just sorry, Orion.
Have another.
My bad.
Have another.
I meta that.
Uh,
Here's my habit. I'm just gonna you enjoy this. This is the dirtiest one you can
There.
get.
It's just like filled with fish bone.
As I pat him on the back, I'm like, look what you've done to yourself.
Yeah, Robert's moving up to Orion and is like, you want to get fucking blacked out tonight, bud?
Fuck yeah, you're the only guy who understands me right now.
All right, we're the babysitters.
What
tonight.
about this crown?
Yeah.
what about the body?
With
Who's this new maroon assassin?
Why
No
is
one
there-
else cared about the body. Why should
You,
we?
you all look back, and they've already thrown the body in the bush right over here.
Oh God.
How about there's some dudes walking over, carrying it, hauling it, and about to toss it into the water?
Brody, are there
Who
any
has
more
the
bodies over
dagger?
there?
Yeah, they just straight throw it in the water,
Yeah.
right in between you all. And as you all like look down to see it, you see like 5 bodies there.
God damn. Mm.
odd
Does
places for
anybody have the
assassins.
dagger? Is that
Somebody
Captain
grabbed it,
does.
right?
just Captain? Okay.
Yeah, I think I grabbed it.
What is can you put it next to your magic sword and see? Does he
Yeah.
get any vibes from it?
My magic sword.
Investigation.
Investigation check.
Investigation.
Investigation.
I can roll for that.
Yeah, I'll set it.
And Brody, what I mean is, can I do an Arcana check on it?
Sure.
Investigation. Here we
Yeah,
go.
this is actually investigation though.
Can I do that too?
Are you also doing Arcana or are you doing something else?
No, it's Arcana.
No, I'm talking
Oh.
to Jeremy.
I was gonna. Yeah, I guess Arcana is.
Okay.
I got a 14.
14? What'd you get, Captain?
21.
Jesus Christ.
I know, dude.
All these
I got-
20
I got
pluses,
dude. I got good
It's on
Arcana.
your camera.
I
What's your
know.
Arcana? Sorry.
My-
We're all
my-
in 420, dude.
I got a +6 to Arcana, so.
Oh my, yours is bigger than mine. What the fuck?
You're not even magic. I'm just kidding. you
I'm
are.
fucking smart, y'all don't even
I'm
know.
He's
I
mad
can
we're talking-
probably read. Can you, Captain, tell me, like, what in the realm are you looking for? Like, Arcana can be many things. Like, what are you kind of looking for in this?
I think I was trying to see if there's like a way this is like the dagger was made, like if it was like magically made, like produced to have
I
the
put my
name like
hand
already on it.
on Captain's shoulder and I go, we're looking for a signature magic that could trace this to a specific group of individuals.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what. To see if it was like how it was made to have his name in it and stuff.
Perfect. So, from this, Arcana is kind of hard in the sense that it's not super magical, but you
Yeah.
are knowledgeable enough to know that this is basically like some weird dark magic built from bones of others. And
Hmm.
from what you know in the world is that there's this unidentified Assassin's Guild that people call the Maroon Daggers because of the dagger you're holding in front of you. Like those who have been fortunate enough to see it but not perish realize what it is.
Yeah, Robert knows of them, that agency, the Maroon Daggers, and he looked for a couple years to try and join them, but he never had any success. So
Okay.
Rejected
and
application.
So what you have in front of you is a dagger from this group with Robert's name engraved in it.
guys, they want me to join again.
I don't
Oh,
think
is
that's what this means.
this the invitation?
Yeah, it's just
You know,
Wait, is it?
Oh, is it?
but like really, is it?
would you know why
Is
they
this how they
No.
invite people?
You
Robert?
can do a history check if anyone wants to know.
Ooh.
Robert
my
is the only one that would know.
I'm
Yeah,
not
of
good at
course I
history,
wanna
but I
I
can.
won't.
Oh, people who
Robert-
live on this.
Robert, how have you tried to join them before?
How did I?
Y'all,
Yo,
Yeah, I will tell you, there's no
Only
daggers
four.
involved.
Oh, Orion can do
Orion
it. Just
got
I
kidding.
that.
that's 20, bro. I know of the shadow. I know of this group.
Oh, I know about
The maroon.
the maroon daggers.
Whatever
Oh,
they're
the maroon
called.
dagger. Of course I know. I'm part of them.
They're based here.
Yeah, they're based out of Mystique. They really like
Like-
churros.
Yeah.
It's the Fentes. Yeah, it's the Fentes. We're all done.
Oh shit.
My grandma.
It's like the mafia, kind of.
So to back up, Robert, you have tried to join. I will tell you, it hasn't involved a dagger. And so, do you want to enlighten us on how you've tried to join before?
Please.
Yeah, I just remember following stories across the land of weird assassination attempts, and I would try to go to each town and talk to the guards and the captains who had, been on these murder scenes and try to get an inkling of what was going on or a lead, and I could never find it. These people are very secretive and deadly, and you can't fucking find them.
So Robert's low-key on a wanted list somewhere because everywhere there's a elite murder and like some kind of assassination, he just shows up. Is like, hey, did somebody do this?
It's like, is it dead?
All the cards.
So
And then for the roles you all did you actually get like a 20? What else?
Yeah,
was rolled?
baby.
You got a
on
24.
D,
Yeah, it was
on D
on-
Beyond.
Yeah, DMD Beyond.
I don't have it pulled up.
I know you can't lie about him
yo.
like mine.
You're nuts. So, I think for you being in the Fente family, like the wealthy of the wealthy, you once heard somebody complain about another person, and someone was like, why not just, get them killed? Like, your problems will be solved. And through this background, you know that for an assassin to join this guild, they first have to kill an assassin and then bury that dagger that they get with the blood of the person who killed them in a specific spot. And you don't know where that is. And you just know you have to be the one who killed the assassin, and your blood has to be on the blade when you bury it.
Oh, so none of us can join except for what's his face.
Tristan. Wait a minute.
Wait,
guy.
so like they get the dagger from the group, or
The only way you can become an assassin in the group is with killing a current assassin and taking their spot.
oh
So,
yeah, the marine
Tristan
daggers.
Tristan can join.
That's interesting, though.
Robert, why
I'm
would someone
closer.
come after you if it's to join? You have to be an assassin who kills another assassin. Are you an assassin, Robert?
Yes,
He's skilled enough to be one.
I'm a rogue, dude. I have a move called assassinate.
He used it on.
What do you mean a move?
What,
A skill, a trick called assassinate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some,
I mean,
some
that-
when I make my
unfortunate,
moves, I just call it assassinate.
some unfortunate
Like a
silverware.
wrestler.
Yes, with silverware.
Pokemon.
Yes. Some.
I also have a move. It's called play the instrument.
Instrument. So somebody must have sent the assassin to get him.
It's crazy that he would know you were here.
Yeah.
I know, we
We
just
just
arrived.
didn't even know we were gonna be.
Well,
Um,
Tristan knew we were.
Tristan knew
Tristan
where I
did
was.
know.
Tristan knew.
Getting closer and closer to Robert's side on this argument.
How, Robert, how would Tristan know? We got teleported to a field.
Yeah, I
and then
still don't
just
know why we're
walked
here.
How the hell would he know?
I mean,
I
why do you think I gave a fake name? Everybody knows everybody who comes in and out of town.
He knew as
How
soon as
do they manage that, Orion?
I don't know. I just play the instruments here.
he knew as soon as we got to the checkpoint. The bird dropped off that letter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
so
said it was
before.
He said it was waiting.
Before.
The guy said the
Oh.
hawk was waiting for you.
What the fuck? Captain is just so spaced out. Like, what is going on?
Robert's trying to sneak off so he can go kill Tristan, but
Well, my
We're all
husband
looking
said,
at
"Hey, now,
you."
Wait a second.
We're like in
Someone
a
sees him.
conversation with you.
someone sees him like they're like, "No, come on, come on."
Come on, man.
Soldier.
Legionnaire.
Legionnaire. Hmm.
All right. Well, this has been an odd afternoon.
You can, yeah, for sure.
Oh, wait, I just remembered something about the group of assassins. How does it go? If you hire an assassin from this guild, you have to bury money in a graveyard.
Ooh.
With a headstone indicating the name of the target.
So, is there a graveyard in this town?
Of course, where else would we put our...
I
In
don't know.
the
You
water,
see- yeah, you see
apparently.
what
In the
he said.
water.
The port seemed like a great place for him.
I mean, I don't know. This is, like the nicer part of town, so
Oh, seedy.
a little bit seedy.
Seed.
Can you take us to the cemetery?
Yeah,
Orion?
where's the cemetery? I don't see a map.
It is unmarked in the woods to the east. And so you travel outside of town, and they have like a natural hippy dippy kind of cemetery in the woods.
Okay.
Hippie.
Well,
Artist. Yeah.
I'm sure that Orion is using any excuse to not go see his family.
Right.
So
Let's go.
let's
go.
go to the cemetery.
So
Now
I love
I'm
the
like
cemetery.
behind
I
Millie,
love-
pushing her. Yeah, let's go.
Millie's upset. She wanted another churro, but get one when we come back. Okay.
So you all you're on the outside of town, which is really nice.
shiny.
And so you just need to head straight down into these woods. And so, Orion, you lead them the way there, and as you get in, you notice that instead of being with these kind of forests, the ground is mostly filled with leaves, and there's not grass growing. It's just kind of mud or weeds, whatever's in there. But normally, that's what's the case. Here, you see cobblestone paths, and embedded within the trees are like stone statues and like immaculate pieces of art. And you notice that underneath each tree has its own mound of dirt, and so these statues are engraved with the name of who's there. And so basically, they cultivate trees around gravestones, and bury their dead at the base of trees.
That's dope.
Um, it's
Oh.
very, very artsy dartsy.
It is
Very-
very artsy.
And so you have this whole forest full of many, many graves, many generations of people who live in Bantique. What would you like to do here?
Well, there.
Can
is just
Robert
kind
search
of
for
like
his name?
a wave of like calmness that comes over. You know, like everybody can kind of tell, especially Millie, that this is kind of like a sacred or important place. So everyone's trying to be kind of like respectful while reading the names on the grave. See if we can find. I guess it would be Robert's name on a grave.
Definitely.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Is there a map? You know, like if you go to a graveyard,
Or
it'll tell
like
you where
a-
all the graves are.
Yeah, like a key.
Nope. It's for people of the town who know it. So it's not. You know, if your loved one is buried within here, you were at their funeral and you know where they're buried.
Wait, Orion,
Hmm.
is there a part of the cemetery that is for non-Bantikians, people that die while they're here visiting? That could narrow a search down.
It's called the ocean.
Yeah, we call it the cold and bloody sea.
Yeah.
Okay. all
No,
right,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I
Feel
will.
like foreigners.
I mean, of course, like if you're a part of the town and if you contribute, you'll want to have a large area so your tree can grow large. Those who are outside of the town, I guess, would be a little bit further, kind of out of the forest.
Maybe you just get a
Okay.
bush or something.
So
Yeah,
we shouldn't search in the middle. Is what I'm
yeah,
hearing.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we should spread out.
yeah.
Okay.
Is
good.
it? What time of day is it?
Like almost noon.
Oh.
Oh my God, it's bright as hell out here.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were.
Stay drinking those dirty mermaids.
You got it down around 9. You bought
Right.
some flowers and immediately headed to the bar.
I was just thinking that. Oh, I forgot we had
Okay,
the
alright.
liaison.
I'll take this side, and
Alright,
we could
I'll,
just split it into fifths,
Yeah,
like split it around.
that works.
I
Yeah.
found
Start
something
playing-
in the forest while we were searching.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, I'm trying to yell at Orion. Maybe he's in the section next to me,
Yeah.
and we just meet as we're scanning. I'm like, hey, I found some graffiti carved into a tree over here that says, Rihanna Fente, a salty sea bitch. Is that like your cousin, or
Is that you? Did you write that?
are you Rihanna Fente?
Rihanna Fence is my mom.
Oh,
Your mom's Rihanna? Oh my! And
I.
yeah, I actually know who that is. So it's like, oh, I know who that is, dude. Because
Oh my God, you know someone famous? Yeah, she's my mom.
oh man, pray tell.
That's so funny. Wait, you found that?
yeah, it was carved into a tree. Couldn't believe it.
Is my mom dead?
It seemed not part of a grave.
Like a
It
graffiti.
looked like pretty haphazard, like somebody scratched it in. with a fork.
Oh, I remember that.
Mm.
Oh, did you do that?
7 summers ago, I was in my, very angsty phase.
Right.
My medieval romance, was the rage.
It's a good one.
You guys look
That's
over and see Captain like staring at a rusted sword. Like,
You're talking to swords
wondering-
Another one.
waiting for it to say something to him, and then covering up his other sword, like, don't worry about it, babe.
Robert
That's
just
funny.
found a bottle of liquor and he took a sip of it. And it's like, guys, this isn't liquor.
Someone couldn't find a bathroom.
Oh,
We're,
no.
we're outside, so that's impossible.
Millie is going from grave to grave, picking up any like cool flowers or mushrooms or leaves that she found, and she goes, "Oh my god, I've never seen that one before." Picking them up one by one.
Just back to like everyone. Oh, never seen that one. Oh, never seen that one.
Yeah, this is the farthest east she's ever been. And she's just like, everything's new.
How do you not know some of these common plants of Mid-Terra?
That's just grass.
She hasn't seen it before, Alder.
That is, it's everywhere. It's the same kind.
Beautiful. So you all come through this. For all 5 of you, can you roll a d20? And I want to know who has the highest.
Wait, where are we on the map?
What do you want me to say?
Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't know. if it
Millie got a
was further out.
16. I got a 9.
Oh, okay.
Guys.
Does anyone beat a 16?
I have a 17. Do we add anything to it, or is it just a
Nope.
straight D20?
Straight up. Anything else?
I got a 17 too.
Okay. So you all come. You do your 5 quadrants. What's the quad version of
A quint.
quints?
Pies.
You do your quintance, and you come back towards the center, and you notice that Robert is the only person who doesn't come back to your meeting point.
Oh,
Upon seeking out, you find him, and he's just like sitting in front of his own gravestone here. Freshly dug dirt is what he's next to. And you all come up behind him as he's looking at this nice stone and carved, embedded within this tree.
Millie just mumbles, "That's fucked up."
That's fucked up. Robert?
there's supposed to be your hit reward buried here, right?
Oh.
Should we dig it up?
Does it undo the hit?
And as you all look at the ground, you notice that it is fresh dirt. It recently has been dug.
So it's like a mound. It's not like an empty hole.
Yeah, it was replaced, but
Okay.
honestly, if you look it up and you dig through it, it is empty. And so the bid has already been collected.
Oh.
Somebody undid your bounty.
Somebody took the reward. Like,
Yeah.
took the hit.
Oh. That
Well,
makes
I'm
more
assuming
sense.
it was the guy who came after you who took
Yeah,
that.
the guy
No,
who came after me. I mean,
no, I think they.
But nothing
Give
was
it
on
to-
him. Wouldn't he
Yeah.
have his...
Well, sometimes people send,
Yeah.
people that don't want to do the dirty work.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think you're
Who
right.
would want to kill you, Robert?
he scoffs and starts laughing. He's like, "Oh man, that's a."
Hmm.
I've done some shitty stuff back in the day. But and he starts listing off names. Well, Jonathan Cumberbatch from the Rangers that are around here. Louis Armstrong, from he was
That
a
one kid
pirate.
from high
We sank his
school.
ship. Yeah. So he starts just naming off people.
Damn.
But no, I don't know who would hire that man to kill me.
Hmm.
Well, I guess who in Bantique? Because this didn't happen until they knew you were here.
Oh, well, Johnny from. No, I'm
I mean, he was naming off locals.
Well, I don't know. I've never.
all I was gonna say is that I've lived this life and I don't live this way anymore. But I have crossed a lot of people back in my day, especially my first years here in this continent. So it really could be anybody. I mean, it even could be this family in here, the Fentes, but I have no idea.
Orion, do you know where the Maroon Daggers meet here, or
Ooh.
where they commonly
Is it a club?
gather, or is there anyone you know that would know that is here in Bantique?
I wouldn't know where they reside. They're pretty secretive about that stuff. All I know is how to request a hit.
Whoa.
Okay.
But would I know like who was I talking to whenever I learned this stuff about the maroon dagger?
You were young and you overheard a conversation in your family. And so you remember a story of when you were like 7, and your grandma was complaining about someone, and someone that she knew was like, you could just murder them. And that's where this all stems from. And so I don't think you could pinpoint like, oh, it's so and so at so and so building, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Millie feels a little uncomfortable, but kind of whispers, should we maybe talk to your family about what they know?
Oh,
An awkward silence. God.
yeah. Yeah, Orion just like makes like a pained face.
Oh God, yeah. She really didn't want to, but
Okay, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Give him another
You just
dirty
wanna
mermaid.
go back to that tavern with the riddle? Or, and by tavern, I mean cavern. Cavern with the
Right.
riddle.
The cavern.
I mean,
Well,
I look
Get the
over
fuck
at
outta
like
here.
Robert and I'm like, well, I know we've only known each other for 3 days, but I don't want you to die.
And up.
So
Thanks. I don't want you to die either.
thank you.
With the question, his eyebrows raised, he's kind of confused. Like, obviously.
I mean, we could try and see if my family members know anything.
okay.
He says
Okay.
it with gritted teeth.
Well, you
Yeah, I was
did
gonna
say you said you know who to contact to take out a hit, right?
Well, I know how to do it. So essentially, what you would have to do is you'd have to go to this graveyard, dig a hole, put a crap ton of gold in it, and then carve the name of the person you're taking a hit on. And then your gold gets taken, and then the
So
hit gets done.
do they just wander the graveyard looking for like if anybody has a hit out?
Or do they check it nightly or something?
I'm not sure.
Well,
Is there an email list?
Who's on the
or
search? An email
a
list.
newsletter?
Discord.
Discord.
Yeah.
I don't know,
What
but I'm
if-
getting nervous standing in this graveyard.
Oh God.
Hmm.
What if
what
what?
if we planned a hit on one of us
Ooh.
Ooh.
and waited for them to come secure the hit and then captured and interrogated them?
Mm.
You think that would work?
That's a
I
great,
think that's a great idea.
great idea, soldier.
Okay.
Thank you, Legionnaire.
As you all know, I don't often like to make use of my abilities, but if you made me the target and we went back down on the docks where we were, it's kind of foggy, kind of misty down there.
Mhm.
I'm just, well, as two of you know, elves are just innately able to hide in mist and fog and in brush.
What?
So what I could do is I
What?
could wait with my back turned towards the water.
Mhm.
We could all wait in position until the man comes to take the hit, and then just before he strikes, I can disappear into the mist, and we can grab him.
Mm.
Hey, Captain Kane, can you do that? Because I can't.
I don't think I can do that.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
like-
I think that would be fine. I think it'd be suspicious if we tried to put another hit out for Robert.
Right. That's why I think
Yeah.
if we did like me or someone else, it would seem a little less suspicious. Like I would just be a traveler here or something. They wouldn't know my name. I've only been here, once a long time ago. Kept my head down.
I mean, my name's already on the list, so like I'll take it again. It's fine. Just don't let me die again or get killed.
Well,
Not die
Tristan
again.
saved you last time.
Yeah, well, he's a fucking piece of shit, and we don't need to bring him into this.
A legend.
What if we bring Tristan's name here?
Ooh.
Oh.
Um,
We could bring
That means
Tristan
we have
down
to
to
go
the
hang out
dock.
with him again.
We
then.
could bring him down the docks.
No,
and
all
then
right. We're not trying to kill. I know you're trying to kill. Let me just do this, okay? I have the ability. If something bad happens, so be it. But we got to figure out why somebody would want to kill you in the first place, and maybe it'll clear up this whole story with Tristan.
Is there
Kills
an empty
Tristan.
grave space somewhere?
I mean, this one right here, we can just, scratch out Robert's name and then write a different name. Are we doing this, guys? Are we gonna?
Oh my god, I'm nervous. Millie's nervous.
How much gold do we need to entice them to do this?
Oh well.
Wasn't it a
Hold on.
lot?
Well, it's not that much. I mean, it's only 600 gold pieces.
600.
600.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How much do you guys have?
How much do you have?
Millie's embarrassed.
I mean, I have. Well, okay. Well, I'm a traveler. I'm an
Yeah,
artist.
you're a Kardashian.
I'm well. I gave up that name whenever I left nearly a year ago. So my
But does your bank card still work?
what? No. What? What bank card? Daddy's credit card, of course, still works.
There we go. Let's just go take out a cash advance.
I mean, okay. Being honest here, I have 22 gold pieces. That's it.
I have 10.
Oh.
We get.
I can start thieving.
It's a lot of.
Yeah, we could go run the festival real quick.
Hmm.
Okay, we pickpocket the festival till we get the 600, and then we all meet back here tonight to try to make this happen.
We're not gonna get 600 gold pieces from festival people. Please.
Could we go ask the fencing family for money?
To take out a hit?
No, for money. And then we
Can you take out a hit on me?
Yeah, why would
I mean, I guess we could talk to my family. You know what? I'm sure they miss me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Convinced.
All right.
You know, Orion,
sure-
we
I'm
all
sure
saw your
they would
memory.
I'm sure they would be happy to see me, and they would be very happy to give me some money.
He says
Yeah.
wishfully.
your mom and aunt particular?
Now say that without crying. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to try and ask them, and also see what's going on with me having a brother.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, maybe
I'd be
they
wondering
know
about that
about why Robert has a hit on him as well.
Mhm.
If they're
Maybe.
so powerful, they might be well connected enough to have overheard something.
I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't know. Should we head there now, or should we get another churro?
Can we please stop for a churro on
Sure.
the
I need a churro. I need some comfort food in me.
Yeah,
I know. We've been hard drinking all morning.
it is still morning. Still
Yeah, those
like
mermaids
afternoon.
are dangerous.